way more entertaining.
Really? I didn't watch any.
I didn't watch
that.
Raw. I saw some clips from Raw, and I watched SmackDown pretty much the whole thing. So
I got really frustrated watching Raw, and I had to turn the audio off.
it was pretty shit.
We can do that. But yeah, no, Dylan Fleury here from KPS.
What's your nickname?
No, I don't do nicknames. I'm that guy who
Yeah, you do
doesn't do
nicknames.
nicknames.
You do a nickname on this podcast, or you don't do this podcast.
I'll earn a nickname. You guys can give me one when I've earned it.
Blue shirt.
Flip.
Blue shirt.
No.
No.
Hey, I earned it.
That's my former nickname. I've retired that nickname.
No, it could be like, if I say something, it's like, skids.
I'm not gonna I'll call you Skid Mark.
We already gave you one. It's Pickle.
Oh, Pickle.
I hate that with a passion, so
Super
I prefer
pickle.
not to. But
How about Pickle Rick?
no, because that's just pickle dick.
Pickle Dick.
Right.
I have a condition.
Pickle Dick.
Oh, Shane Burns. Also here. Also don't have a nickname. So.
God damn it. You're Shane the Beard Burns.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Johnny's gonna nickname me from now on.
I'm nicknaming you. Oh, you get a different one every episode.
Okay.
So,
I like that.
I like it.
I'm John Barber, aka Johnny Hollywood, aka the greatest streamer on Twitch of all time.
Oh, I'm the greatest troller on Twitch too.
He is. We're a combo. We're troller and streamer. It's the first time it's ever been done. A troll has been brought into a stream on purpose to make it more entertaining.
It just sucks because my comments are like 10 seconds delayed. So John
It's
will say
true.
something, and then I'll type it, and then I'll wait, and then he'll be like, "What? What is that? God, what you said?"
So yeah, Johnny's streaming on Twitch.
Yes, I
Nowadays,
am.
mostly UFC, right?
Mostly UFC. I'm going to do some WWE, hopefully soon, some 2K18.
Gotta get some audio or video. You had video when you first did it. You didn't
That
have a
was
shirt
because
on.
I filmed that separately. It was just a video I made. Like I
Oh,
filmed on my laptop and then I did picture in picture or whatever. So, but if I just stream it, the audio's all right though, right? So,
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
so
That was
we can use that for now. I'm gonna buy a webcam, like PS webcam, so that'll be good.
Nice. So yeah, more Twitch streams coming. More gaming in general.
I'm gonna try to do them every other day, maybe if I'm not busy.
Yeah. Anytime you can, really.
Yeah.
I'll see what Dylan.
I'll see if I can get on it too.
Absolutely.
Do some of my
It's
own.
always more entertaining with Dylan. Although I did have one viewer last night who watched the entire thing,
Wasn't me.
and it wasn't him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I watched the first one for like 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Not because it was bad, because I had to go.
Yeah.
It was quite good.
No, and the one fight I watched, it was your UFC debut.
It was a
3
barn
rounds.
burner. I won by
Yeah,
decision. It was
right.
so close.
I called it too. I called it
My
29-28.
heart was beating.
I
Man.
watched you kick a guy in the head like 14 times.
I kept kicking him. That's my
Yeah.
signature move is the crow cop left kick.
I will, when I used to play UFC all the time, I would always give myself the Shawn Michaels super kick.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I would just see if I could knock somebody out with it.
I've done that before, man.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
so
yeah,
dope.
it's not. I always just get one new move and I would just do it over.
Yeah, there you go. Man.
That being said, too, good segue. We're going to be doing some more MMA content.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the Kick Punch Stomp-Cast Wrestling and MMA edition.
We're gonna be talking a little bit about some MMA.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be
Mostly
talking
near the end, though. We'll package it up for you. So if you're not a big MMA
It'll be in a
fan,
nice-
you can take
nice
off
one.
early. But if you are, you can hang around for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we're also going to be doing probably something for UFC 225
100%.
in a
Absolutely,
couple of
yeah.
weeks because it's
And-
probably the biggest card in months.
Well,
So
It's a
well,
huge
no. What are you talking about? The DC Stipe?
Yeah.
No.
Stipe one? Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
No, we're
That's
talking
not the
about
same
DC Steve.
oh yeah,
No, the one
No,
coming up is there's one coming up that's two
Whitaker,
title fights.
Romero, Dos Anjos,
Mhm.
Covington.
Yeah, that's not
Sorry,
DC and
that's the one I was
Stipe.
talking about.
But DC and Stipe card.
26 is International Fight Week. and shit.
Yeah,
That's
sweet.
July.
There we go.
That'll be a good one too.
So yeah, we're ramping up the UFC and MMA content
Absolutely.
as well. But for now, we'll talk about wrestling as
Yeah,
we do.
for sure.
Um,
Kick us off.
yeah,
For
no, I'm
sure.
just looking at the levels though, and it looks like you guys aren't even registering.
Go
on
fuck
this.
yourself. I'm registering.
Why?
Oh,
Talking right at the mic.
I don't know. It's just not. Usually the thing goes up, but it could just
How
be.
about now?
Anyways, yeah. So I guess we're gonna, like we said before, we're not gonna like really shit on a lot of things. Like we're not gonna do a rundown. We're just gonna say what we liked.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of New Japan you want to talk about.
I
Yeah,
didn't
um,
watch Raw this week. To be clear, I missed it. I was working. So I was gonna watch the last hour, but then I got tired, so I went to bed.
I watched pretty much all of it, and I don't know why.
I did watch SmackDown, though. And SmackDown was very, very good this week, surprisingly.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't watch Raw by absolute personal choice because I don't see the need to devote 3 hours of my life to that right now. Especially when I was reading, I follow it still on the internet, on Twitter and such, and to find out that Roman and Jinder and Steph took up the first 45 minutes of the show
Hour.
was...
I'm glad I
It was
missed
like a
that.
full hour.
I felt very justified. And then we segue into Sammy and Bobby Lashley So
Which I watched
anyway,
that segment.
it's like, well, there were good things about Raw, and we're not just going to shit on it. This week, I felt rather justified in my decision to just skip that thing.
Oh, there was only one good thing about Raw.
Yeah.
It was when Braun Strowman came out and just plowed over Elias.
That was great.
Usually, the best thing about Raw is Braun Strowman. So
Or Elias.
I'm not surprised, basically.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
guess.
the best part of the Raw is usually Elias.
Yeah.
I
when they're
am sick
together.
of Elias.
I love Elias, man.
It's
I'll
the
never
same.
get
It's
sick
just
of
the same thing over and over again. I get it.
What is The Rock?
The Rock did that gimmick for how long? You know what I mean? Like The Rock didn't do Hollywood Rock, and he didn't do it every night, and it wasn't a thing. Like The Rock, if you look at rock concerts,
But
like
did
those
The
are-
Rock get as much
The
heat
Rock
as
did it.
Elias?
you got more heat than Elias. And the rock concerts were like a special occasion. You only got a rock concert
But who
in
really?
a special place.
Who's doing the rock concerts better, Elias or The Rock? Like
the guy that's named after The Rock?
No.
The Rock did way better concert. He actually sang songs. Elias just sits there and goes, "Hey everybody, my name is Elias.
Elias
Who wants to walk
actually
with me?
knows how to play
I'm
the guitar.
about to play." So can The Rock. I'm about to do a song, and then I'm going to get interrupted, and then I'm going to just talk.
He played House of the Rising Sun, man. Come on. That was
Oh
amazing.
wow, that's real heat. He played a real song,
And it was
for
good.
him.
Okay,
He played it shittily. But
I'll
still.
jump in because you guys.
It's ridiculous.
We'll argue about
It's
this.
impossible because you both are just marks for the other people.
I'm a huge mark for Elias.
What I will say is I think Elias gets more pure "we hate you" heel heat.
There you
No.
go.
Whereas The Rock got "we're pissed off at you because you're being a dick" heat,
Yeah.
but we still love you, which is different. Elias gets that really pure "fuck you, stop it" heel heat, whereas Rock was shitty. He was throwing it in your face that he was a big star and he
Yeah.
was like a
Hollywood
multi-talent
Rock.
and stuff, but that's not really what Elias is doing.
But the problem is Elias is doing it every single week, and I'm sick of it. I don't care anymore. I
Yeah.
get it. That's your gimmick, and I get it. But like to a certain point, like
I would like
do
to
something
see him
different.
wrestle more, frankly, because he doesn't
He's
wrestle.
not
a
terrible
lot.
at it.
He's a very good wrestler.
I think he is an excellent heel. Like he's one of
He's a true heel, yeah.
a handful of dudes
Fantastic.
that
Yeah.
when he gets an immediate reaction that they actually want,
Mhm.
out of the character. And it's strong and passionate. And I was really surprised at how passionate the crowd response was to Elias because in NXT he was kind of lukewarm.
Yeah, he was
You know,
nothing.
He was not that big a deal, and he
They-
came up and people
Yeah.
just fucking hated him, man.
Mhm.
Like Vince was really on the money with that early call up. He just saw heat.
Yeah.
his
Honestly,
gimmick,
yeah. Like
you know?
in the NXT, he wasn't given a lot to do.
Yeah.
He just he did songs and stuff,
Yeah.
but they weren't. He wasn't given enough free range. I think they let him do whatever he wants now. I feel like
He's had a
Play whatever
fantastic
It's
song he
also
wants.
it's also cheap. He's getting cheap pops.
I will say it's cheap as hell for sure.
It's cheap as hell, but no
Anybody
it's
could
so
do
good.
it.
But The
Anybody
Rock
could
used to do cheap as hell heat too.
There you go, man.
But it made sense. And
You're
it was part of
just-
his character.
He does that. Let's call it classic heel heat, where you insult the sports team,
Classic.
and you say you wish you were in the rival city.
Your
or
local
some
sports
shit.
team is terrible.
It's like the opposite of the Mick Foley cheap pop. Where
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just like, hello, Kansas.
Yeah.
So
What are we in Des Moines?
like, I frankly love when a heel starts shitting on a place I've never been to and comparing it to a place I've never been to, and then he goes to the other place and he does the
Yeah.
opposite. Because like, man, you're just gonna shit on everywhere you go for a reason. It's awesome.
I will say too, the only time I know where they are is when the Heat was in the Miz says like your team sucks. I'm like, oh, we're in Boston.
Exactly.
The best use of this ever, though, was when Miz came to Cleveland and they were chanting, like, "This is awesome, you
Yeah.
deserve it." And he was like, "I live in LA."
Yes.
That was the greatest fucking thing ever.
That is a good one, and like a few guys have done that before too. Like I think it was Christian when he ditched from Edge. It was Christian or Jericho where he purposely changed his like location to like Hollywood. He's like
That was
now
it.
residing in
Yeah.
like Florida. It's like
I remember
Dolph
that.
Ziggler does that too. He used to Hollywood, Florida,
Yeah.
instead of Cleveland. Now he's just from Cleveland.
Miz, ironically, is like a big Cleveland guy too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, he's a huge Browns fan.
yeah. Always
Huge
plays with
fantasy
them when he does
football
up,
guy.
down, down, and Madden. He always
Yeah,
plays with the
man.
Browns, and he almost always wins.
Which speaks to his talent as a
Yeah.
Madden player
Oh, yeah.
because, not to diverge into football, but the Browns are terrible. I
Yeah.
think that's universal.
I even know that. I don't know anything about football.
Johnny's dad's a Browns fan.
Yeah, it's so sad.
My dad is a Browns fan. Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice when they get the city heat. But it is cheap.
I was thinking too, like
Jeez,
people keep saying there's no people who want to be true heels anymore, but I disagree because like KO and Samoa Joe, they get paused, but they find ways to get the crowd off
Yeah.
of them. And then with the Miz too,
Yeah.
I would say 100% the Miz is a heel. He doesn't have merch. That's the big thing. They're like these guys heels want merch, so like they get merch. Like
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen The Miz wear a shirt that's a Miz shirt? He wears shit that you can't buy.
It's true.
And he makes it clear.
Yeah,
Like,
That
it's a trio.
was
a good
Jericho's strategy. When
Yeah.
he was a heel, he wouldn't do autographs. He didn't have T-shirts. He didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Like, he came
So-
with a suit. It was
Yeah.
perfect.
So I think there are heels who still try to
Yeah.
get merch and shit, which I get it. You're trying to make money.
Well, I think
But
you
there's
named
definitely
like the 3 best heels
Yeah.
in WWE right there.
Pretty much.
Like
And-
KO is a master of like flipping crowd reactions. Like he went out there with Roman and still got booed.
Did you
Like-
see that on Raw?
Yeah.
He said, "I'm the only person here who actually likes Roman."
Yes, and he got fucking booed. It was amazing. Like
Yeah.
he's a master of that.
Did you
shit.
hear that?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
that's great.
Yeah, KO's.
He's like
KO's the best.
Bubba Dudley, man.
Yeah.
Bubba Dudley, maybe the best worker on the mic ever.
Yeah.
I think.
Samoa
That's
Joe,
a weird one.
Samoa
for
Joe
me to
is
hear.
crushing it so hard on the mic right now, character-wise and everything. He is so intimidating and so
He's just a
badass.
scary dude.
I was a little
Right.
disappointed though with his confrontation with Daniel Bryan on SmackDown. Though
Sure,
A
but
little bit,
that's
yeah.
part of Joe too.
that's the
Joe-
That's part
Joe
of Joe too.
To be honest, Joe's kind of full of disappointments, but when he delivers, he delivers.
Joe is the kind of heel who can lose all the time and not lose a lot of luster. You know,
That's
like
true.
he's lost most of his big matches, and it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like he's still this shit talking badass. Like it doesn't matter. Like he lost clean to Roman. You know, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. He talked a big game coming into that too. Lost, moved on, didn't talk about it. Nobody, you know.
way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, Joe's the man right now. I'm so glad he's on SmackDown, and I will definitely be watching him in DB because
It's gonna be
that's a
That's
legend
Ring of
match.
Honor, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
pretty crazy. DB's gonna constantly be headlining SmackDowns.
I feel like they're
Why not?
rushing. I don't want to say rushing, but I feel like they're cramming in a lot of his dream matches because he
They're-
hasn't actually re-signed yet, and I don't know if they're worried that he might not or something. But they seem to be fast tracking. Let's say that fast
It's a
tracking.
Cena thing.
Yeah, a lot of his marquee matches on the roster. here.
Because we needed that big cast match clearly before he retired.
Yeah.
I'm not even being
Well, it's like they did
Right
him in Styles and they did him in Knock just on SmackDown randomly already,
retarded.
right?
They yeah, and I don't know. I feel like too, they're trying to do another like, let's make him shitty and then bring him back up again because he's losing a lot. He's gonna lose to Joe. They cannot put him in the Money in the Bank. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, but I think he needs to get screwed though or something. Like I don't think Joe can just beat him because he lost to Rusev clean, so losing to Joe clean is
But I think
Sad.
I don't know. I could see them doing that and then maybe give him his Rumble win.
yeah.
That'd be pretty crazy.
That'd be interesting.
But I don't think they're giving him the Rumble because you can't trust them right now.
I don't want a face to win Money in the Bank. Like I hate face Money in the Bank.
Miz is
Oh,
gonna
no, it's
win.
gotta be-
So clearly, it's gonna be Miz.
I think so.
I would love Miz or Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's not.
Joe would be an amazing Money in the Bank. winner.
I don't see him
Joe
in
and-
the case though.
Joe and
You
KO.
have to cash it in that night. 'cause I
Him
don't
just
see him
stalking.
carrying
He
it.
could stalk people though. Like you could see Joe stalking and like picking his moment.
He'd have to carry it like in a backpack.
Like
I don't
softening
want him to
people up.
hold
No,
it.
he's gonna be wearing a suit and
No!
he'll never wear ring gear. And he's like, I'm not wrestling tonight, but if I do, I don't care. I'm Money in the Bank.
And then
I'll
he
win in
has
2 seconds.
He has the. You can wear stripper clothes when you're not stripping. And he rips them off.
He borrows Cesaro's suit
Exactly.
and he's like, "Is this a
Cesaro,
tear?"
can you make me a suit in 30 minutes?
He makes it.
Joe would be an amazing Money in the Bank winner, but
Him and
would
KO.
bring
Him
the
and
suit.
KO. Are
I mean,
perfect.
KO would be amazing too. I've wanted KO to be the Money in the Bank.
Or
guy for a long
Sammy,
time.
but sadly, it's
I think
not
KO
happening.
is the perfect because he's a fucking coward at the
Mm-hmm.
same time. So he can bitch out and, you know,
Mind games too.
mind games in and out, and it'll always be like a tease.
Oh, he'd have that for a year. If he had it.
He'd bring like a briefcase and then be like,
'Cause they
Cash
never
is
know
like,
what
it's
the-
not the real briefcase. It's made of chocolate.
Because they never know what to fucking do with them, so it's
Yeah.
something to do with them for like a year plus, maybe, or just a year, and then give them the fucking brief.
I think this will be a great Money in the Bank either way.
I'm
It is-
excited.
It's so
Roman's
good.
not in it.
It's
Why
great,
the
but
fuck is Elias not in it? That's my only complaint.
Yes.
because they would give it to him.
Is it
That's
yet?
the thing.
Just-
No, all the Raw guys are
They're all
taking
in?
it.
Fuck.
No, it's the only one left is Joe or Brian. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anybody in it right now. It's like if they won it, that would suck. Because it's what
No.
it's like Finn.
Are you
KO.
saying if Elias wanted it, it would suck?
Yes, because it's
Are you-
Baron Corbin all over again.
No way,
It is.
man.
Yes,
He's not
it
ready
is.
for a title run.
No,
man.
God,
no
no.
way.
Jesus.
No way. Especially when he's on fucking Raw.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
the
I
only,
know, but still, I want to see him win it and lose it. I
he-
just want to
that would be the
that's what would
saddest
happen.
cash in ever because it would last like literally a minute. He'd come out and try to jump Brock and get fucking
He would no,
Like,
Elias
eaten.
wouldn't do that.
like
My boy Elias would never do that.
I think that might be the way that they end Lesnar's reign.
With
It wouldn't
Elias?
surprise me if it was a Money in the Bank. match.
Elias rolling.
No, it would be great. Oh, if like a guy. Yeah, if the guy had Money in the Bank, waited, like Brock wins, but then he waits for somebody to beat the shit out of him after.
Braun.
Yeah.
Braun's in it.
Braun's in Money in the Bank?
Yeah, he qualified the first week. He was the first guy. It was him and KO were the first qualifying match.
God, now I want him.
Now
to
there's
win.
a guy that has to catch it right away. Let me tell you that.
He's not
There's
carrying.
no way that
I want
Braun
him to
Strowman,
win.
character-wise, can even carry that thing.
That's
around.
how I see Joe. Like he can't even
Oh,
carry
yeah.
the
But I
weight.
don't
Braun?
want the instant cash. I hate that.
Braun would win it and then go to the back and be like, "Where's this guy? I want to
Exactly.
cash in now."
Right
It's
now.
Braun, you can't. You need a match.
Yeah,
That's all what it says.
like that would be over really fast. I love the long money in the bank carry. Like I loved Carmelo carrying that shit for like 9 months. It was great.
I don't, because you forget about it and you're like, ugh.
It just constantly a reason to be around. You know, people seemingly, if you don't have a belt or something, you always need a reason to be around, and it keeps you relevant. You know, Carmelo's one of the most over people right now, I think, because they had to keep putting
I
her
don't
on
know why.
TV and giving her programs. I love Carmelo.
I
I
do.
am a Carmelo.
I don't
Yeah.
like her at all.
Love Carmelo.
I
think she's
fucking
done-
trash.
I think she's done fantastically with like how long she's been in the game and
Big fan.
In
The
terms
fact
of
that her
wrestling,
dad was a
her
her character,
jobber.
her character work is amazing.
But in terms of wrestling,
I don't put a shit ton of stock into that. She's passable.
When you have like other women like Charlotte and shit that can carry the torch.
but
it's
even the
Exactly.
match with Charlotte was
Yeah.
awful.
it was what it was.
It was what it was. I agree. Yeah.
It's better than any Baron Corbin match.
I find
Bullshit, man! He had a match with AJ Styles that
Awesome.
was hot fire.
That was because of AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Jinder Mahal.
Baron-
had a
I would-
match.
I would
Baron
say-
carried AJ.
Carmelo's on like the Alexa Bliss level of wrestling.
I was
which
gonna say that, but
I'm not
like
a huge-
Alexa Bliss. Too.
I think she's worse on it.
I find myself really bored with Alexa most of the time. Like it's pretty standard
It's
stuff.
punch kick.
She's someone who's so great with a belt, but I don't don't any one of her matches.
No,
I'm like, she's a
exactly.
great champion, but I've never watched her matches.
I remember
She's a
Mickey
fantastic
James.
character, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic character. You know, like and
She's a bitch.
there's a lot of awesome female workers right now, and not everybody has to be a 5-star. Carmelo's a great character.
No, but like, what, it just hurts me when Asuka's on that brand and we have.
Well,
Carmelo's.
Asuka's got a title match in about
And she's
10
gonna
minutes
lose
or-
clean to Carmella like Charlotte did.
might.
If that happens, I'll shave my head. No,
Boo.
no.
Nah.
If that happens, I'll buy 3 hats and eat them all.
Just buy
Okay.
Carmella hats and wear them publicly.
Yeah.
I will buy a Carmella shirt if that happens. And
Okay.
I will wear it
Now there's a reasonable one.
every podcast.
You watched
Or-
it though, right?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Okay.
My mom will watch it.
Good enough.
Um,
Gail does excellent laundry.
She does. My mom's name.
Gail? It's a
Mhm.
great name. Boss Burgers. Is she like Gail from Boss Burgers?
It's not spelled like that. It's spelled G-A.
I mean, personality wise, not.
She does talk a lot, but she hates cats. So.
That's sad.
She hates all animals. She's afraid of dogs. She's like, she'll see like a puppy and she's like,
You're afraid of dogs. That's crazy.
she got bit by one.
Anyway.
I got bit by a dog around the
this is
I
not my
want it.
mom's podcast. We're gonna talk about my mom.
So
but
there
yeah,
wasn't
that's
much.
pretty
There
Raw.
wasn't much on Raw this week. SmackDown, we all agreed, was pretty fair.
Pretty good, yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I watched all of it. The opening segment was awesome. Fucking The Miz and the New Day.
Yeah.
Full 30 minutes, and it was the best thing I've seen in a long
It
time.
was
Like
fantastic.
The Miz is great. The New Day was great. They fucked around with them.
No.
I said I really want to see them do a triple threat match to see who qualifies for Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Just like let's just do it, guys. Like 3 of us who gets it. That's the best way to decide.
It is.
Biggie gets it. Like
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Imagine if they put Kofi Kingston in it.
I can
instead
see
of
it being
Biggie.
Kofi too, because they had some backstage thing or internet video or some shit where they were talking about how Kofi should be like a champion and a Money in the Bank winner and stuff. So like I feel like it might be Kofi, but my God, I hope it's Biggie.
And he can
It's
do
gotta
cool
be Biggie.
spots. They have no one else to really do that cool of spots. They have Finn maybe.
I could see
Seth's not in it. So.
if he's in it, I could see Kofi jumping onto Braun's shoulders and then trying to grab the briefcase.
Yeah.
And Braun's like, what?
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing Kofi, but it'd be a real shame for Big E
Yeah.
for sure.
But Kofi doesn't have a lot of time left, let's say, right?
But I don't really care about Kofi.
I love Kofi, but I've never thought of Kofi as like WWE championship.
Kofi's like a dude I would
material,
just
right?
hang out and smoke weed with. You know,
Like, I
don't-
just-
I don't. Love
He's
him,
one of the best like mid card guys I think of
True.
the last 10 years or so. Like he's been like a
he's a D'Lo
12
Brown
time,
through and through.
you know?
Like, he's a D'Lo Brown.
Comparison.
Yeah.
It
That's a
is
good
like a
comparison.
really solid mid card guy.
Like,
Who's
very
just
good.
and Cesaro even, right? Same kind of thing. Where like
I see Cesaro more of a champ, though.
I see Cesaro as a champ, but his position so far has
Yeah.
been solidly like Kofi.
Cesaro.
You know, like they both never had a WWE title match. They held all the mid card and tag titles that you could ever want to. You know, like Kofi's like a 10-time mid card champ, isn't
That's
he?
crazy. Yeah.
Like he's been
He's
Intercontinental
won
champ like
both.
5 and US like
Both
5.
five,
Like,
yeah.
so yeah, like his resume deserves it, but the future, man, the future needs Big E.
Yes,
The future
I
Vince
agree.
Big E's got way more upside.
When Miz was like, "Look at you, Big E," and he's like, "Yeah, look at me." Oh.
He's
Big
funny.
E's
He
fantastic.
could turn
Personality's
serious in a second, like those Uso promos he cut that were so deadly serious and intense, and like the light switch went off. It was just wow, man.
Oh, Chicago!
He's
I just want to see a feud for the title between Rusev and Big E, where the entire promo is just them going, "New Day, Rusev Day, New Day, Rusev Day."
Well, I think we're headed towards like Rusev being like a main event title guy and Big E being a main event title guy.
I hope that they keep doing like they do a trio of like Aiden English, Lana, and Rusev.
Me too.
Yes! Did you see Aiden English? He had hair during the WrestleMania
Yeah.
show battle royal, and he shaved his head
Yeah.
to go over for Rusev later. It was bizarre.
Yep.
What?
He had a full head of hair during the battle royal,
Yep.
and like maybe an hour later, second match on the show, he shaved his head.
Oh, see, I saw his head shaved, but I didn't know. I didn't watch the battle royal, so I'm not.
it was
I
so
saw he had a
bizarre.
shaved head. I was
watched
like,
like
oh.
a review for WrestleMania
That's
34, and I
hilarious.
saw it. I'm like, and he looked just like Alex Wright as the Wall,
Yes.
Or as
Oh my
the-
god. Wow.
because he had the weird glasses.
That's a
He
deep one,
did.
buddy.
I can't take credit for that. That was on a
That's a
British
deep one.
show, but still,
Wow.
it's amazing.
I remember seeing he did look cool, but I want to see a backstage skit where like Rusev's like, "Cut your hair."
Yeah. Just cut your hair. Cut your hair.
I wish Rusev would have like shaved it for him or something.
That'd be
That
fun.
too, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
they both got
barber.
haircuts together because Rusev's got his sexy short hair going again.
That would have been funny. Yeah, they got
Looks
like
great
or
with that
Lana
hair.
did their hair for them.
SmackDown's like the land of the guys I love, and I wish the booking would be just a little bit better and pull me
Well,
back
if
in.
they're going to Fox, like I saw somebody
Yeah.
say, like WWE Network's kind of fucked now because they're gonna put all their best matches on TV.
Yeah.
Like, why put it on something that's for free when you can put it on live TV, right? So it'll be interesting. I tweeted something about how 3 hours with that roster should be dope, but Raw's been doing that for years and
Yeah.
it hasn't been
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think that I saw somebody else say that they'll have to put a lot more of the A talent on SmackDown too. Like SmackDown.
They already
might-
have.
They're gonna want a lot.
No, but I
more.
mean, like they'll slide like the
Don't put Raw in there.
like
fuck.
Ronda, right? Like
Yeah.
Ronda, Brock, shit like that. Like
Finn.
the mainstream guys.
Ooh,
Finn,
could
Seth.
Brock finally wrestle on SmackDown? Be
It's
interesting.
been forever. Maybe Brock wrestles on fucking TV because he hasn't done that since he came back.
Holy shit!
That's true.
Not once.
That's true. That's
Not
crazy.
once.
Has it been maybe longer time on Raw then? Because he was a SmackDown guy, right?
He was a SmackDown guy. I mean, since he came back.
He was
hasn't had a
never
TV
on
match since he came
Raw like during his run. Like he debuted on Raw.
So that's the thing,
When
he's
there was no
never-
brand split, and then the brand split happened.
That
So
was
probably
when they
hasn't had a Raw
created.
match.
That was when they created the two belts because Steph signed Brock to an exclusive SmackDown deal.
Yeah.
And he kept the belt, and then
'Cause
Triple
he was
H
only
got
around
the
for
world
2
title,
years.
got the big gold out of
I
the
should-
briefcase.
I should say Shane did air quotes at one point.
Yeah.
But nobody saw it.
I saw it.
Well, we saw it, but
Well, now everybody saw it.
yeah, I told
I'll
him.
take a Snapchat of it. Send it on.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what they do with SmackDown if it's on Fox next year.
I'm very interested. They're going back to Fridays apparently.
Yep.
Yeah, which is bizarre to me. I don't know why.
I like that more because I can watch Raw and then have a good chunk until SmackDown.
Well, then you have NXT in the middle of the week if you want,
Yeah.
and it's nice, and then Lucha is coming back as well. So you got it's. I like it spaced out more. It is good for wrestling.
I think it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, every time WWE gets a kick in the ass to do something, it's better for them.
Absolutely, man.
So if they feel very motivated to smash on Fox, then that's better for us
Yeah,
because
for
they'll
sure.
try, they'll put big matches on, they won't phone it the fuck in like they do a lot of the time.
Unless they just go, oh, we have a big contract. Who gives a fuck?
Well, what I worry about is that because they're probably not going to put a shit ton of time into SmackDown now because it's not going to be on NBC. But the only thing saving it is that Raw is still with NBC, so they're not going to want to screw NBC over and just dog SmackDown to death, right?
Well, isn't Raw going to USA Network? Like,
No,
Raw's
Raw's-
going to USA Network, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's still NBC fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
And like, so it's the company's split between two media companies now, right? So like, generally, when your TV deal runs down, you get less promotion. You do less promotion for the network because your business is ending,
Yeah.
but it isn't because they still have Raw. So like, I feel like they'll put in the same amount of effort, but they won't try to exceed, and they'll kind of save the gas for the Fox deal,
Yeah.
and then they'll light the fire. It just sucks. These guys are all kind of getting on there.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
they're
I
all
think, yeah.
getting up to be 40, so like all these SmackDown boys, like Knox 38, AJ's like 30.
AJ's in his 40s already.
He's
isn't
40.
You got
Joe's 40, I think. So they can wrestle another 3 to 5 years, especially with a safe WWE style. But
Well, then you got guys like Cien Almas, who I think should be on SmackDown for the rest of his
It's a good call, yeah.
Just
He
guys,
will get transferred at some point.
yeah.
God
Speaking
damn
of
it.
call-ups who haven't, really done much, like you.
I've
we
been
were
enjoying
talking-
his squashes,
We
actually.
were talking AOP Sanity.
Yeah.
I
and-
thought
I thought we were talking about us too.
and almost
Because I
like,
watched his squash match and it was actually good.
I really enjoyed
He
it.
like did this one thing where he did like a kick and then a spinning back and elbow
It was
to the guy.
like
I
he
"Oh."
feigned a kick and he rolled through and just boom,
But
John
he
Jones
made a bit of
style.
contact though. It looked.
It
Yeah.
was nuts.
It was pretty savage. I still am not a huge fan of bringing in the guy and doing squash matches.
No, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week, but I think if they keep doing them where he just gets to show off all his really cool moves, like he can do the moonsault thing too.
I like that
Super
it's
Bowl.
they're like the challenge isn't good enough and they get like a different jobber. It's not just the same shitty little jobber.
Then you can
every
move
week.
up to like Ty Dillinger or
Yeah.
something.
That'll probably be his first one.
That'll be a
Poor
really
Ty,
good
man.
match though. Can you imagine that match?
Oh no, I'm just saying like
That would be
Ty's
great.
discipline.
They let him have like a 10-minute
Yeah,
match.
it'd be great.
Outstanding.
I would rather. I think they should give him Mojo.
Fuck it, no. Cien almost can't even pull a good match.
Mojo's
out
on
of
Raw
that
now. You
fucking-
can't even keep your boy.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, what?
You can keep your boy straight.
Both our boys are on Raw. They're gonna face off soon.
Probably will, and Baron Corbin will win.
Nope.
Yeah, man. You know it.
He's way higher on the card, man.
You can't see, but I just clap my hands and point my fist in the air.
I was just thinking quickly though. You think with SmackDown going to Fox and maybe like Raw again to a big network too, we could ever get it to where like WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl and it's free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I could see that. Like you were saying about the network not being worth as much, right?
Mhm.
I think that they've pivoted to being the TV deal is
Yeah.
the moneymaker now. Like the network didn't explode the way they wanted it to.
It's making.
Well,
like,
the problem is that
nothing.
they fucked over Canada.
And they did that in a few countries,
They
Where,
do in the
like,
UK too.
Yeah. And so, like, it hasn't really taken off. It's slow and steady. They're not, like, backsliding, but they're growing and stuff, but it's slow. So I think Vince kind of pivoted to maximizing the TV deal instead of maximizing the network at this point.
Yeah.
So, you're right that the network will be less important. We'll get more shit on TV. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's where she goes.
So I could definitely see, like, Fox making, WrestleMania free on Fox for everyone is, like, a thing. Absolutely.
That'd be
That'd
kind
be
of
great. Yeah.
Yeah. Simulcast on network and pay-per-view still and all that trash.
Simulcast.
Right after the Super Bowl, catch WrestleMania.
Oh my god! I
At
could not
fucking
even
1
imagine.
a.m.
No, not like back to back. I mean like
Oh,
Super Bowl, February 4th, WrestleMania, April 1st.
God.
Be there.
Could you see?
Be
I could see
square.
Fox doing something like after the Super Bowl, they always have a show they push, and they have like SmackDown after the Super Bowl.
Dude, there's something about like for Thursday Night Football or something, they
Yeah.
have to talk about WWE.
Yep. Yeah.
I hope WWE on Fox gets the robots.
Oh yes, that's what I want.
What's
I
the
also want
robots?
Fox Sports has like these robots, like they have names too, but it's just like animation, and they just like fight each other
Yeah.
for football.
Yeah.
It's fun.
They've had the same. They've had the same graphics since the '90s.
Yeah,
and they're awesome.
it's like a robot.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking look this up after.
You gotta watch more football, man. There's more than football to football.
I like all like the terrible like interviews and commentary and everything. Like it's fun.
It's a wonderful story.
You should have watched when Chris Berman would always be on it. He was funny.
My favorite
Talking
are
about going to Canada to get fucking codeine, Tylenol, and shit.
the best are the hockey interviews after like they just played and they're just like gargling water. Like, yeah, I think I had a great game.
Well, yeah, I see you there,
Yeah.
boys. You know, we hurried hard, we hustled.
we hurried
There's-
hard, yeah.
There's a
did,
reason
we-
that no hockey players ever transition to being a pro wrestler because those dudes cannot cut promos.
They have no charisma. I was talking about it to like somebody yesterday. I was like, have you ever seen like somebody become like a hockey superstar? Like out aside from just being a good player.
PK
Yeah.
Subban's the only guy trying
He's
and then
getting
pushing
there.
him down.
Yeah,
They're like fucking with him about
yeah,
it.
I know.
Like have some charisma.
You don't
Jesus
need to have
Christ.
charisma. It's hockey.
But still, like if you want to be like entertaining, you want to make the big bucks. I don't know.
But that's not. It's different.
I know, but I'm
Completely
just being an
different.
asshole.
And it's all just like white boys, man, who like don't have charisma.
Well, they're all fucking like they were all jocks in high school, so they have no personalities.
There's a bunch of dudes from Lethbridge,
Yeah.
Like,
They have no personalities.
not to insult hockey because we're all Canadian.
I know, like
Oh, I played
I'll
hockey.
insult hockey all I fucking.
And
You
I
played
will
hockey for
punch you.
years,
Thank you
too.
very much.
I will punch you.
You actually
I'll
have a right
defend
to
that punch.
because you played hockey.
Yeah, I
So-
played hockey and I hated it for 8 years.
Well, yeah, you were the kid who was always like, "Why is this kid on the team?"
Yeah, because my mom fucking made me play.
Uh,
Yeah, I hated it. I didn't
Go to
fit
the
in.
B team.
I wish I
all
would've
right.
played football.
I feel wrestling. So that's about it for SmackDown and Raw. So
I think so.
Yeah, like we said, don't watch Raw because it's garbage.
Why would you go back to watch
it's
it?
just the Roman show, man. Who cares?
So frustrating.
The Roman Reigns experience.
They still
the
talk
Roman,
about him.
the Roman and gender experience. Like,
Oh,
I could give a shit.
Are you experiencing? Have you ever been experienced?
I love KO, but it's not enough for me at this point, which is saying a lot because I fucking love KO.
I do too.
But I want to talk about New Japan.
New Japan, Pro Wrestler, best of the Super Juniors.
Which mostly me and Johnny have been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
Dylan
this.
has not been watching. I was hoping he'd maybe even pretend a little bit, but he's not willing to.
He's just
I
on his
don't know.
phone.
I'll say things.
He's literally on his phone looking.
I'll
at
just start
Facebook
saying
right
things
now.
like, "Whoa, that was wild! Did you guys see that?
So
I was excited when that
Did you
happened."
guys see that thing at 33 minutes and 23 seconds? You mean the fucking rest hold? Yeah.
the rest hold, baby. Battle of Super Juniors. I haven't got fully up to date. I think I'm a day behind, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty fair. I wouldn't say outstanding, but pretty entertaining. You know, there's a few like kind of I don't know mulligan dudes in there that kind of like
Tiger Mask.
yeah Tiger Mask you can't really get a good match out
There's
of.
been 5 Tiger Masks, and like one of them has been decent.
And they haven't thought once to change the name.
No.
They're just
There's Tiger Mask like V and VI.
It's just really basic, man. Like the basic kind of. He's a basic New Japan.
His
babyface.
finisher is a dragon suplex.
There's a mask. Tiger mask.
He's just like he's a basic babyface, you know. He's like
Pretty
a
much.
good guy, and he loses all the friggin' time, and like he's boring.
I hate him.
He's
Although,
he's old too, you know. He's like an older
How do you
dude
know he has a mask?
because he's an older dude.
There's
He
only
is.
there's been like two official ones, and the one before that was like there's a video of him like training people, and he has a kendo stick, and he would walk around and just in the face and shit.
Yeah,
Dudes
this
were
guy's
bleeding.
this guy's a babyface.
He's a trainer. He's a baby face. He was one of the biggest baby faces
Yeah.
in Japan, but he killed people. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hitting like Shibata with the cane, and he's bleeding. Like they have white shirts on, you can see the blood just falling down. It's fucked up.
There's just a few bogey guys, man. Like it's like there's 3 or 4 really strong dudes. Like ACH has been good. Flip. you were
ACH
saying.
is like you never. ACH is so underrated, and it's
He's so
criminal.
smooth, man.
He's smooth. He's entertaining.
Yeah.
He's like, he's adorable.
Yeah, yeah.
Aaron Carter the Eighth.
Who the fuck is that?
ACH.
Aaron Carter the Eighth.
ACH is about the absolute
ACH
opposite.
stands for like Alexander Carl Hamilton or something.
Cunningham.
But like it's like I find like the guys on top are the really strong guys, and the guys at the bottom are weak. And
Like Bushi has 0 points because
Yeah.
that's the way it should be.
like Bushi's like you know he's gonna lose 2/3 of them, right?
Absolutely.
Like
Bushi's a fall guy.
you know Tiger Mask might not even win one.
Tiger Mask has won 2, I
Mask
think,
up.
so
Did he
far,
really?
which is good. Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
shit.
4 points.
I keep skipping his matches. I'll be honest with you.
I've been watching like whatever comes
Can't be
on.
sleeping on Tiger Mask, bro.
Oh man,
You can sleep.
I am fully
There'll be another one in 2 years.
fully sleeping on Tiger Mask. Absolutely.
That's my new dream in life is to be the Tiger Mask.
Tiger Mask is your boy now.
Show and Yo have been pretty entertaining.
Show and You are great.
Honestly.
I love them.
Saban surprisingly good, but the true stars for me at least so far have been Ishimori, who just showed back up as the new Bone Soldier,
And
The new Bonesaw?
and Will Ospreay.
Bonesaw.
oh, come on, Flip Gordon.
That was your guy. I was leaving
Oh,
Flip for you.
thank you. very
Yes.
much. Okay, Flip Gordon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Flip Gordon's my like kind of. I think he's.
I'm a big Flip Gordon fan. Just want to let you guys know that.
You're not a big Flip Gordon fan.
He's on Being the Elite too.
I know, that's what I know from him. And he just seems like he tries too hard to be charismatic.
No,
And
he
he's-
is like I hadn't encountered Flip a lot. I mostly knew of Flip from Being the Elite, and
Yeah.
I meant to get into him, and I kind of didn't. And then I saw him on Super Juniors, and night 1 he has a match with ACH,
It's
which
the
is
best match.
the best
entire
match of the
show.
tournament
Yeah.
so far. It was so good, man. They went like all out into the crowd and shit. Like it was really, really good. And then Ospreay and Ishimori was like right after it.
That was
which
fantastic.
also fantastic.
Night 1 was fire as fuck.
This
So-
Ishimori dude, I didn't know who he was. Obviously,
I knew him a little bit because he was in TNA last year. He was at Bound for Glory in Ottawa, which
Yeah.
we
Oh,
were
cool.
going to go to, but
Yeah.
he beat Peter Williams or somebody.
Cool.
Or no, he beat Tyson Dukes. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
big surprise.
It was ridiculous. Yeah.
But
He's the best-
Ishimori's
yeah,
he's really, really good, man.
he's very good. Best
like,
450 in the game.
What's so great about Flip?
Flip Gordon, he's just really smooth. He's like Ricochet almost. Like
He is.
very similar.
I would compare him to Ricochet.
Like
yeah.
he's not a great talker or anything, but he has a lot of charisma.
He's a natch.
Yeah.
Like you can just see it that he's
Young too.
and he's a veteran. Like he was only wrestling part time because he was in the military.
Yeah.
And now he's
Oh, I got so confused. I
Well, he
like
posted a
veteran
picture
wrestler.
of like
Like
himself.
I was a veteran wrestler and just like knew.
he's a fucking veteran.
It's hilarious. He posted a picture of himself like doing the salute with like camo
Yeah.
shorts on. He's
Yeah.
like, John Cena, you're my brother, my dad, or something.
John Cena didn't serve.
No, it was funny though because he was the Marine.
Yeah.
Dingus.
He was. That's
And they
But
wouldn't
Flip
so
is
12 rounds.
Flip is quite good and smooth, and like
Flip's great.
he's a natch, man. You can just see it. It's wrestling is kind of easy for him.
He's gonna be like junior champ very soon if he stays in Japan.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
ACH should get that title very soon.
Yeah.
Because he deserves it.
The juniors are pretty stacked right now, and it's fun, man. It's like a flippy shit G1.
It was.
You know,
How's my boy Switchblade doing?
This boy's not a junior.
he's not in the juniors anymore.
He's a heavy. He used to be a junior.
Yeah, he graduated, and he sucks still.
He's very like I don't know. I enjoy.
bland as shit.
I like some of his matches, but
I can't
like
get
his
into
match
it,
with
man.
Hangman was pretty good.
It was pretty good, but I can't get into it.
Does he come out and like Switchblade with like the thing?
Like the butterfly knife.
Yeah, does he have a
It's not a
butterfly knife?
switchblade.
What's the difference?
A switchblade's like whing, switch. You press a switch.
No, he does not have a knife when he comes out.
They
He
won't
has,
let
What
him
the
have it.
fuck's the
he
name
has a knife.
Switchblade for?
He has a knife around his neck on a chain.
But it's not a big knife.
So he has like the Brock Lesnar, but it has a chain attached
Yeah,
to it.
it's
He
like
should get a tattoo of a sword. I want to get that tattoo on my back, bro.
Proportionally, it's about the same size for him as it is for Lesnar, but he's a tiny little guy, so it's a tiny little sword. on his
Tiny little
chest.
sword.
Um,
Little tiny little sword.
But yeah, he's kind of boring, honestly. Kind of bland still.
He looks like, you posted a picture, he looks like little Nicky.
Yeah.
He does look like a
That's
little
true, he does.
Nicky.
Honestly, the most I get out of New Japan is just like when you guys say the names.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about New Japan.
It's fun though, because you're still entertaining.
There's the shittiest names ever. I love
Well,
it.
it's like Kushida and Skrull have had pretty good tourneys too. I like Skrull more as a character than a wrestler.
Skrull is bugs me because he says he's the villain.
Yeah.
But he tries to get popped.
Yeah, and like his
That's
wrestling.
the gimmick.
It's bullshit though. You're the villain, man.
I don't like when he breaks people's fingers.
I love that's hilarious.
It's gross.
It's
like-
funny though when he goes.
I know.
He has a very slow grinding like style that I don't really.
It's
jam
very
on.
British, very Zack Sabre
Yeah.
Jr.
I'm here for the flippy shit. You know, give me some goddamn flippy shit, and that's like his
He
heel.
can roll with flippy shit,
Yeah.
but it's not his
It's
strong
not.
suit.
Well, he was good in that Fatal 4-Way.
He was very
Yeah.
good, but like he wasn't doing the majority of the fun stuff.
No,
he
no,
was,
but
he was
yeah.
doing like the finger breaks were awesome. I know you hate them.
I wanted
I
to
just-
say Dragon Lee too. Awesome.
Dragon
Love-
Lee, have you seen their match yet? Has it happened?
Who?
Dragon Lee and Hiromu. They're having their
Who's-
match either.
No, it hasn't happened. I don't.
This guy got a
Okay,
season.
so I thought it was either like this morning or tomorrow morning.
I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that. Ridiculously.
He got a cease and assist from Bruce Lee's.
There's
Just
people
complete
named
rip-off.
Lee.
His name's Bruce. Bruce was the dragon, the Red Dragon.
Bruce Lee didn't
Isn't it?
copyright the dragon.
You don't know that.
I know for a fact because Bruce Lee was so chill he would not copyright the dragon.
Well, maybe his kid did. Brandon
Fucking-
Lee.
Brandon Lee's dead.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's not
He
active.
has a daughter, maybe. I don't
I think Dragon Lee either way has earned it. He's
Dragon
a fucking
Lee's-
badass.
He's not even Japanese. So,
Yeah, he's Mexican.
Oh, racist.
So
so he can't. He's the Mexican dragon.
yeah, he's been great. Hiromu obviously is the fucking man.
Hiromu's
Does he-
fantastic.
Does Hiromu wear a muumuu?
You fucking,
Hiromu the moo.
you're just
All right.
reaching for shit now.
So
I got nothing else.
we'll segue into our wrestlers of the week because me and Johnny's were both in Battle of Super Juniors here, and Dylan's is absolutely not. So my dude of the week was Ishimori
Is it
for
Mumu?
the fantastic debut, reinventing Bone Soldier, and generally being dope.
Yeah.
Bones.
Well, mine is Flip Gordon for just being so handsome, and
He is handsome.
he's very handsome,
Yeah.
and just Jesus Christ.
Johnny almost fell there, just so you
I
know.
almost fell again. He had an amazing match with HGH, as we talked about. That was probably my favorite match. I think everyone's favorite match and the best of the Super
Yeah,
Juniors.
definitely mine.
Does ACH go by?
Oh Jesus!
Yes, he does. No, it's ho ho ACH. Ho, ho, ACH.
He's really over in Japan too, man.
Actually,
ACH.
fuck it. I'm changing my MVP to ACH.
There you go.
He deserves it more. Flip's
No,
got
I'm a
enough
fan
praise.
of the sneeze ACH.
I honestly, if you watch him wrestle, you'd be like, okay, this guy's fun.
You would like ACH. You would.
He's really fun.
He's
He's
fun.
like, he's adorable, man. He's this little,
Reminds me of
little black
Apollo.
dude.
Him and Apollo have similar style. Like this kind of like they're big, but they still fly, and it looks effortless.
Is this like Apollo Crews or Apollo?
Cruz. Actually, Uha Nation before he
Oh.
ever.
Wuhan Nation!
Like they have really similar styles. Where like it's just like they're kind of like these little stacked like brick shit houses, but they do flippy shit.
So I like that.
They just won't let Apollo do all this flippy shit. That guy can fly like a crazy lucha.
Who,
Yeah.
Apollo Crews?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nuts, man.
He's got crazy shit. They just
He's
won't
got
let him.
standing fucking what do you call it, 450
Yeah.
and shit.
He's nuts, man. So I wish they'd let him loose. But ACH is a very good substitute
ACH,
right
yeah,
now.
wrestler of the week. He's had every match he's had has been like he hasn't had any stinkers so far.
Yeah.
He's only had a few matches, but like maybe I don't know how everyone's had like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, I think it's 3.
Yeah, so far. So
Yeah.
he's had all his matches have been good for what I remember. Yeah, I've always loved ACH since I saw him at ROH back in 2013.
Yeah.
He was like the one high flying black guy out of the 17 that stood out.
He did stand out to me for sure because he is a hell of a good wrestler.
And he's very entertaining. So with that, I'll go to Dylan, the blue shirt Fleury.
No, let's see. I gotta earn a better nickname than that. Come on.
Dylan, Pickle Dick Fleury.
Mighty Duck.
I feel like it's sliding.
Dylan,
I feel like it's sliding downhill.
Dylan
Yeah,
the
it's
mighty
okay.
fuck.
No. So upset by them.
Dylan Mighty Duck Flurry. That's
There
a pretty
we
good one.
It's terrible.
Flying V.
That's a better one.
Flying
Dylan
V.
the flying beast.
I guess what's the best way to say my favorite? I mean, she's gonna be the future women's Money in the Bank, and I'll say it as Lana is the best. Lana's number 1.
Lana.
Yeah.
Are
Lana-
you fucking serious?
She beat
This was not what we
Peyton
discussed.
Royce. She killed it. She had a great match. Super.
Did she really?
She had a great kick.
No.
She
She had a great kick.
she
I will
slapped
accept
her in the
that.
face.
It was like
She was
4
great.
minutes.
She was looking great. Aiden English popped for her. He got the crowd going. Lana
Aiden
did.
English was fantastic, but he was the best part of that whole
She
match.
threw Billy Kay into the thing. It was great. I don't
No,
know.
I disagree with this completely.
Super pumped.
I liked Lana. I would not call her a weak MVP level of
Oh,
like.
she
Never.
stood out for me.
Almost
out of
never
everybody.
could be a weekend.
Fair enough.
But
Yeah.
still.
It was a slow week of wrestling.
It kind
You
of
get-
wasn't.
Like you can't even give it to Big E or Miz. Your default should just be the Miz.
Miz? Or give it to
No,
Braun.
Lana did really good. I
You
don't
can,
like.
you can just give it to Braun every week. I won't
No.
care.
That too. Yeah.
Lana stood out, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she does in the Money in the Bank. And I'm just a big fan of Lana, Rusev, and Aiden English.
Do you think she'll ever be your MVP again?
If I could see it, yeah. I also really like Peyton Royce and Billy Kay.
They're
They
great.
are great.
I love those two.
what are you?
Seriously.
They were like clearing their throats to like talk, and then people are booing. They're like, "We're just getting ready."
Those characters are friggin' money.
Yeah,
Holy
They're
shit.
so annoying.
Just right on their debut, they came out and they were shit talking, and I was like, oh, these guys are great.
Yeah,
Like, they're great in NXT, but you always wonder if they'll be the jump, right?
yeah.
And
Oh,
they
they're so
didn't-
annoying.
They just didn't change
So
anything about them.
annoying.
They just let them, like, cut loose and be, like, mean girls, basically.
Better than Lay Cool? Yes.
About the same, yeah.
Any group with Michelle
They're a lot
McCool instantly
hotter.
gets 10 points less because Michelle McCool is a charisma vacuum and she is maybe the worst wrestler of all time. And she kicked someone in the face on purpose. And she got away with it.
I
She
liked
just takes
Michelle
it.
McCool.
She's terrible.
She had a
man.
great, again, though.
This
she
was
had a
her
good-
promo style.
I thought she had a good character.
I'm gonna beat you silly.
Definitely in Lake Cool, she was the best because it like brought out. Her
She was not the
personality.
best in Lake.
It brought out her
The
personality a
best
lot.
out
more.
of the two? No fucking way. Layla was way better than her.
That promo just reminded me of Natalia's. when she was like trash talking, it's like Renee's like, "No, Natalia, you're naughty.
Naughty.
That was the
That's
best.
how
part.
Michelle
That was
McCool
like the
promos were.
only.
And she had the accent, so I was like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Michelle McCool's an accent.
She kind of does. She's
Texas.
a little.
Oh,
no.
Texas girl.
I think she's from Texas.
She married Taker. Come
I know. I didn't know she.
on. He
had an
either likes like big beefy women or women from Texas.
accent. Who was the other girl he was with?
The beefy. Sarah. Sarah. She was.
Oh,
fucking-
Sarah,
She
the
was
tattoo
beefy as
chick.
fuck, man.
That's
Tattoo girl.
Yeah.
On his neck.
The one
Yeah.
DDP stalked.
Yeah, never get a neck tattoo, kids.
Especially if you're significant other. Yeah.
You just never get a neck tattoo.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's super-
I will say Cody Garbrandt pulls it off.
Yeah,
But his like connects.
the
right?
thing about
It looks
tattoos
cool,
is
man.
like
I don't
even
like
if you love that thing enough to put it on your neck today, you still gotta maybe go to your kid's soccer practice one day.
That's what scarves are for, Shane.
You know, wear a scarf all the time.
Scarves and turtlenecks. That's all you need.
Side note, have you seen Cody Garbrandt's trash talk? It's fucking hilarious.
It's
so
very
bad.
raw, yeah.
It's not even raw. It's just like Dominic Cruz says something about high level. He's like, you keep saying that word, high level. I got high level striker, high level this, high level. You keep saying high level, and Dominic Cruz is like, you're the one saying high level. I haven't said high level once.
It's a good transition to MMA. Do you guys anything
I was
else with
gonna say.
WWE?
Yeah, there we
No,
go.
wrestling's done, man. I praise the Super Juniors. That's basically all I watched this
We got
week.
a wrestler of the weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Wrestling is capped, so if you want to turn on now, feel free. But if you like MMA, we know a little bit about it.
I was gonna say
That's
too.
a great intro. We know
I-
a little bit about it.
Yeah.
I had a few other wrestlers of the week. I had like a top 5, but
Well, if you want to go over the
no. I'm good. No, yeah, MMA. Yeah. No, yeah. We talked about we did one MMA one before, and we kind of talked about how we all have some basis behind it, so we know some things.
We know. I started watching because of Ronda Rousey, and you started watching.
I started watching because of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, there you go.
Anderson Silva for me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we all have our person, you know. Mine's kind of shitty compared to your guys', but still.
You said Ronda Rousey?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like one of the better ones to get into.
It's so tainted, though, now.
She's a freaking legend, though.
It
She'll
is, yeah,
always
but-
be an MMA legend.
It's just tainted for me. After
Always,
that,
man.
It's
She like broke the barrier. She's a legend. forever.
Gina Carano did?
Gina Carano. I was just
She
doing
broke
the
the
exact same
UFC barrier.
No, yeah, no. She definitely.
Which
time.
is-
She didn't get beat by Cyborg because she didn't fight Cyborg.
Yeah.
So
I'm so glad Ronda never fought Cyborg. Oh my god,
that would
she
have
would've
been
died.
humiliating.
And for the
Should've
record,
died.
Gina Carano has done pretty well for herself.
Hey, she was in a movie.
She was
with
in
The
Deadpool.
Rock.
She's
So-
in
And Deadpool.
Yeah.
and she is in Haywire, where they dubbed her entire voice.
Channing
Haywire
Tatum's in
was
that, too.
awesome.
Yeah.
That was an
Channing
awesome
Tatum's in
movie.
that, too.
Man, that movie rocked.
Fucking
But this
metal
isn't the Haywire podcast.
This will be next week. Gina Carano cast.
Gina Carano cast.
But yeah, I'll pull up the card because, like, for me,
Oh, I
yeah,
got the
'cause
card
we
right here, man.
Oh, okay, we got
I already
we got
predicted it, too.
yeah, it's in England, eh? It's in
It's in
London?
Liverpool at fucking
Liverpool?
10 a.m. in the morning.
So
Liverpool.
what's on
PM.
Sunday? Yeah.
Liverpool. That's where my family's from.
So
That's my
you're looking
homeland,
at-
baby.
Shout out.
It's my homeland. The
Shout out to the
Liverpool
pool.
Champions League Saturday. I'm gonna
You're
take
gonna
it.
be watching the World Cup.
Champions
Hell yeah.
Me and
League.
Nate are gonna get super loaded on England's Monday game if you want.
Hell
to
yeah,
come.
man! Go England. I will be there.
Anybody else want to come? We're gonna go
I'll
get
come,
loaded.
When
Monday?
it
I can
comes
watch
to
soccer.
when it comes to soccer, I'm a dirty scouser all the way.
If I can get loaded, I'll watch any sports.
But yeah, so for me, I was just gonna say it's the main event's Darren Till against Stephen Thompson.
So you want to just run down the card from top to bottom?
It,
For not like the whole thing main card on.
honestly, if you want to, I just want to know who the Canadians are.
I'm just because I predicted every fight. We can just go through and predict who wins the predictions.
Do you,
thought
I
we'd do
will
that.
listen to your predictions. I'm curious, like, do you know these guys? Or are you just guessing like we used to?
I looked them up. I did a lot of research.
All right, well,
So-
go through them, man. If
Go
you
for
got
it,
it,
Johnny.
I'll
Johnny is now going to be our lead MMA commentator.
and
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
will just go the opposite of whatever you say.
For sure. Okay.
I'll just play devil's
So we'll
advocate.
start with.
I'm backseat on this one, guys. Go for
Yeah,
it.
Shane's not too into it at this point.
I'm-
For 225.
I'm
we'll be
getting back. I'm like an old man getting into a hot bath. It's a little slow, but I'll get there soon enough, and then I'll
A
be
hot bath.
Yeah.
You don't just hop into a hot bath.
No man, not if
Like
you're
cold
old.
baths.
If you're old, you gotta slide into that.
Okay.
Slide.
So-
Are you taking baths because you're just too old to take showers now?
It's called analogy.
Well, I'm breaking down old Shane. I know what Shane's at 2 years old.
This is now Bathcast.
When I'm
Bath
older, I'm gonna
cat.
when I'm older, I'm gonna get one of those chairs in the.
My grandpa has one.
My
of
dad,
those.
my dad had one at one point because he needed it when he got in an accident, and I'd used it a lot.
It's pretty awesome.
It's
Yeah.
great.
You just sit.
You just sit there,
Yeah.
wash your balls. It's perfect.
Yeah, those are an advantage.
I'm very Bobby Hill when it comes to bath. I'm not gonna stand on the shower.
King of the Hill Bathcast.
Yes.
All right,
so
yeah. Let's do it. You want to start from the top? Yeah.
I would go bottom at the top because
Okay.
people are gonna lose interest.
Fucking
Well, I don't
true.
know, whatever.
No, okay, we'll go bottom to top. All right. First one.
Beat
we
it
have
to-
Eric Spicely versus Darren Stewart.
Okay, can you tell me their nicknames?
Darren is Sabrina?
Sabrina?
It's like Zebrin and then Hop. Zebrin Hop.
That's his nickname.
And he's from the United States. He's not Brazilian. This is bizarre.
Okay.
He looks pretty foreign to me. He looks like Jacare Souza. But I have no idea.
So who you got?
And then Darren Stewart is the dentist, which is why I want him to win. But I don't think he's going to win.
When I'm done with you.
Isaac Yankem DDS. This
The
one?
dentist.
Oh.
That's such a good fighter nickname.
It
Come
is.
on.
Does he, after he knocks a guy out, does he throw his dentist card at them?
I think
Come
he
get
does.
your teeth fixed.
Maybe he runs a dental practice. We don't know.
I'm into this. I'm a
But,
fan of this guy.
so I'm gonna ask you who you got.
I got the dentist too, man.
You got the dentist. Who does Shane got?
Oh, dentist, obviously.
Dentist. I actually do have the dentist. I'm sorry. Dentist by TKO.
Yeah, no, that was a no-brainer. I mean,
Yeah.
most of my MMA picks nowadays are on nicknames.
Yeah, that's
Pretty much
it.
solely.
Well, like are you going Sabrina, which is basically Sabrina with a Z, or are you going the dentist?
Well, I was kind of into that at first. So I was like,
okay, that nickname should be like the Teenage Witch.
The teenage witch. That's my fighter nickname.
Okay, like
The
just-
teenage
If
witch.
your name is Sabrina,
Yeah.
your nickname has to be the Teenage Witch.
That's
I'm
true,
sorry.
yeah.
Like, so he loses on that alone.
It might be
Yeah,
like
And
no,
then
Sabrina.
the other guy is the dentist. Done.
Yeah.
Done deal.
And he looks badass.
Yeah, you got it covered.
Fuck yeah, I'll give prediction there. Click! Okay, goddamn. Okay, we got Silva. Who? Eric
Oh,
Silva.
you gotta define with so many syllables.
Yeah, Eric Silva?
Oh, no, sorry, Claudio Silva.
Oh.
My bad.
Exactly.
I couldn't see the first name. And Talib, what's his last name? Or is that his last name?
Talib Khalib?
Talib Khalib. I don't know.
Oh, the Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Yes,
was...
Canadian.
Or Nordine Talib.
Nordine Talib?
Yeah.
that's
Talib
it.
Khalib's a fucking rapper.
Yes. Talib
No,
Kweli.
Oh, Talib Khalib?
Talib Kweli and
Yeah.
Aqib Talib. Quarterback.
No, it's Nordine Talib. He was a guy on Ultimate Fighter Canada versus Australia when we fucking wrecked them.
Mhm.
It was it ended up being 3 Canadians to 1 in the finals.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
3-on-1 handicap match. It was pretty wild.
Go Canadian.
Yeah.
Shouts to Talib Kweli too. He's awesome.
Talib Khalib is fantastic.
Shouting Nazis down on Twitter all day, every day.
Hell yeah. So, let's see the nicknames here. This is what we usually go off of, correct? Hang on.
We're up to get all the nicknames right.
We will get the nicknames, Dylan, because this is how you decide. God damn it.
Podcast is really
Shut
starting to die, Joe.
the fuck up, Dylan. This is the first time you let me run anything, and it's terrible. Okay. Finally. Okay. All
So,
right.
Shane, what have you been up to?
Shut the fuck up! Okay.
Apparently, I should have been watching more
Okay,
MMA.
Claudio Silva versus Nordine Talib. Who you got?
I like the name Claudio.
Claudio?
So
Me too. Sounds
I
gangster.
got, yeah. I also have a different card than you.
Really?
I feel like Claudio's the kind of name that
Oh
like,
wait.
be like someone's coming to kill you and be like, what's his name? Claudio.
Yeah, but he also
Claudio.
he has an accent over the A, so I hate that.
That's okay. No, it makes it sound cool.
No, it makes it seem French.
Claudio. No, it's Spanish.
Huh?
Or Portuguese, is it not?
Oh sure, but I just when I see an accent aigu,
I'm so tiki.
I get super angry. So I hope Nordine knocks that aigu off that friggin' guy's
These
name.
these predictions are based on some of the fringiest things I think you can base out
Honestly,
these
yes.
predictions
Well, this is our podcast. If you like MMA and you don't know anything, neither do we.
on. We know a little. That's what Johnny said off the top. I agree
To
with
clarify, you have one nickname. Claudio Silva's nickname is Hannibal, which I love.
that. Okay.
Shit.
The other guy doesn't even have a nickname?
No, he doesn't have one.
He's fucking out.
Yeah.
No, but he's Canadian.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm really
No, he's
divided.
from France.
No, but he's hails like he fought for Canada. He's
Oh.
Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah, go Canada.
He's like Nina Dobrev. She's from like another country, but she's Canadian.
That's cool.
You guys
We're a
know Nina
nation of
Dobrev?
immigrants. of
You know
course.
Nina Dobrev, right? Vampire Diaries.
She's hot.
Dude.
She's really You know Vampire Diaries, right?
No, of Vampire
33-year-old
Diaries.
man.
No, of Vampire Diaries.
Oh, it's a great show. It's a great show. Look out for my
Save it for VP.
catch VDs.
Save it for VD.
ED cast.
Get VD.
Yeah, that was one of the when they first started doing it. They advertised all over LA. Just said catch a VD, and that's all it said.
So everyone
You've
has
still been
pictures
watching
of it.
Friends.
What?
You've still been watching Friends, haven't you?
No, that actually happened.
Oh, really?
No, they didn't put a poster of anybody. It just was a poster that said catch VD.
Oh, wow.
hilarious.
But I still haven't watched.
That's viral.
So we all have Claudio, correct?
No,
Yes.
I have.
Oh, wait, the
He's
Canadian.
Canadian.
Okay.
I'm into the Canadian, yes.
You're both Canadian. Oh, bullshit. Claudio's winning this by sub. Easy.
Canadians winning it by maple syrup drowning.
Yes.
If that happens,
You also
I'll
know
give you
that-
10 points.
I also like.
I win the day.
Do you have any that are going to end by decision? Because you know, like,
Yeah.
probably like 80 of them are going to be decision.
I have one. The next one actually is going to end by decision.
one
Actually,
is
no, the next one.
Is it Eric Spicely?
No, it's
That sounds
Arnold.
made up. That sounds
We
like
just
a
went
made-up
through
name.
that one.
No, we
Spicely?
didn't.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. We've only done 2, John.
We did Spicely,
No, we
who
didn't.
was Sabrina, and
Oh,
we
okay.
did the dentist.
Darren Stewart?
Yeah.
You didn't say his name was Eric Spicely. You said Silva.
Yeah,
You said his name was Eric Silva. You didn't say it was
Did I?
Eric Spicely.
That's true.
That completely changes.
That does change a lot for me.
So who's going to win now?
Spicely!
Are you sure Spicely?
Yes.
Over the dentist?
Yes, because his name is Spicely.
But his nickname is
I'm-
Sabrina.
I'm sticking
I
with
don't
the
care,
dentist.
because he probably goes, oh, the dentist, well, guess what? I've been eating my spices.
I'm sticking with the dentist.
You ready for some spice?
Still think it should be Teenage Witch.
Still Spicely. Oh my god.
Get on the same page. For fuck's sakes.
Okay.
So glad I opened this up.
This rudderless ship.
So next one is Jason Knight versus Marquand.
Marquand Armacani.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a pretty cool name.
Kurdistan. That's cool.
That's a cool name.
All right, Jason
Tough
Kidd
country.
versus Mr. Finland.
Yeah, I already hate First of all, Jason Knight. I hate that name. And then his nickname's the Kid. What are you, a Bruce Willis movie?
No, I mean Mr. Finland. That sounds like a great name.
Mr. Finland's a fan. I doesn't even say he's from Finland.
That's
yeah,
even better.
He's Iranian-born Finnish national.
I'm into it. Yep, I'm all over it.
So
Mr.
Marquand.
Finland.
You guys are just picking the opposite of me every time.
I'm picking the guys with the coolest nicknames. My qualifications are clear.
Obviously.
He's also one of 7 children, so good for him.
Hey.
So Dylan, you got Marquand too?
Yeah, his brother and father died in a car crash.
Aww.
Well, now I want him to win, but I picked Jason Knight. I'm sorry. Be a sub as well.
Jason Knight's name should be Tucker.
Tucker Knight.
There you go.
Yeah. Otis Dozovich.
Yeah. In his corner.
Oh my god. Okay, so finally, we're in the top 3.
Hey.
Arnold Allen, aka Almighty Arnold Allen.
Oh, you're only doing the main card.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, you said the entire card. I thought.
No, I said the main card. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
It's
not
a
doing
fight
fucking
day, right?
all.
I mean,
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, 130. They've done
Really?
130 fight nights.
holy shit.
Yeah, it's not.
Damn.
Sorry, go ahead, John.
Yeah, Arnold.
Yeah,
Allen.
Arnold Allen. That's the best name ever.
Almighty as well. So, and then Mads Burrell.
Is
I
it-
like Mads Mikkelsen.
Is
That's
it Almighty Arnold Allen or Arnold Almighty?
It's Almighty Allen.
That's better.
So you're going.
Say it again, sorry. Almighty, and what was the other one?
Oh, Mads Burnell.
I like the
Mads
name
Mikkelsen.
Mads.
Mads is a cool name. He's from Denmark.
I do like alliteration though.
That's true. Arnold Allen is fantastic, and he's
only 24.
He's got triple alliteration.
Triple alliteration. He's only 24, and his birthday is 2 days before mine.
That's amazing. I think we got a clear pick for Dylan.
He's fighting out of Felixstowe, Suffolk, England. Yeah, no, that's my. Oh, he's also TriStar Jim. Boom.
Done.
Honorary Canadian.
Fair. I'm on that page.
So we got
And Mads Burnell doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
bitch.
Get it with it.
I do, like, bonus points for the name, though. Mads, it's a dope name. Like, we cannot skip past that. That is a very
I was
cool
gonna
name.
He gets credit for that.
Yeah.
But he loses it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
There's no alliteration.
I forgot to talk about what kind of fights they're gonna be. Hopefully, I did some research on the guys to see. I think it's gonna end by decision, but it's gonna be mostly a stand-up game.
Oh, nice.
So
Look
that
at you
should be
doing
good.
that. No wrestling backgrounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
No wrestling. Yeah. I've seen all their stats, and there's not a lot of sub stuff or anything. Mostly decision. TK.
As long as I actually go, man.
I will say, too, though, that if his name was Matty Mads Burnell, I probably would have picked him.
Like this, I'm predicting this is gonna be fight of the night for main card.
Ooh.
I don't know what the other one.
Picked and fight of the night.
Yes.
Hey, if it's not, will you buy a Carmelo shirt and eat it?
No, that's if not, I will buy the UFC pay-per-view for full price.
Wow.
HD.
HD. Okay.
Wow.
So that's an extra like $10.
Wow.
So that's $60. Good lord. Okay, I've predicted this. Why did I?
Jeez.
And the other Knight versus Marquand will be a fucking pure ground game, pretty much,
Okay.
because they're both just jiu-jitsu wrestler type guys.
I like that stuff more.
Silva versus Talib. Silva's a pretty good submission guy, and Talib's kind of stand-up, but he doesn't have very good takedown defense. So I think Claudio's gonna take him down and fucking choke his ass out. And then Spicy versus Stewart should be just slugfest.
Barn burner.
Yeah.
So that's Dylan Fleury's barn burner pick of the night.
That's
your
fight
thing.
Yes.
I
You
got
should
a thing.
absolutely have that.
I got a
Dylan,
thing.
Dylan Fleury's barn
You
burner.
need to put up a little picture of like a barn
Oh,
burning.
fuck.
You get your own graphic.
Yes, I get a grab.
I want the Booker T duck with the hair. I want
Oh,
Chuck
No,
Berry.
barn burner.
Yeah.
That's your nickname.
Yes! I got a
Barn
nickname.
burner.
Yes.
Dylan Barnburner.
That's awesome.
It only took 59 minutes, but I
Awesome,
did
buddy.
it.
That's an awesome
Holy
nickname.
shit.
Okay, yeah. So everyone's got Allen. That's cool.
Yep.
Got him by decision.
Buy it for alliteration.
Next one.
Winner by alliteration.
Winner by alliteration. Okay, next one's bizarre because this guy doesn't have any stats.
Oh, Neil Magny's winning this easily.
That's what I said too. But you never know with this guy because he has like no stats.
He's
Let him
the
set it up. What's the
sleeper.
fight?
It's Neil Magny versus Craig White, who has a vacant picture
That sounds made up.
and who has no fucking stats. He might be an invisible man.
Is
I don't know.
he a criminal, maybe?
He's not allowed to display stuff.
I seriously couldn't even find his record.
Sex offender?
Maybe.
Sex offender.
How is he fighting in the car?
Before he comes out to the ring, he takes the mics and just let
I'm a sex
I've
offender.
been rewatching Arrested Development season 4, so
Same.
maybe that's on the mind a little bit. But.
Oh, dude, his nickname's the Thundercat.
Oh, dope.
You gotta go to Sure Dog.
I went to Sure Dog.
He looks like a
right?
douchebag.
Oh shit, yeah.
Ooh, tribal. I
Well, I think I might have seen that.
can't handle that tribal time, man.
Tribal
Team
Tats.
Lionheart.
Oh,
Dominic
the
Cruz's tribal tat is the worst.
The big
Oh,
bicep
God.
tribal? No, man.
It's 14-7.
No, none of that.
This guy's trash.
14-7, but you never know. I don't know.
You never know.
You do never know. Anything can happen. So I
Is this the
assume
made up man or the other one?
this is the made up man.
This is the Thundercat.
Neil Magny's solid. He's a good submission
Yeah, he
guy.
is. It's the first name I actually recognized this whole time.
Like he's kind of funny looking. He's got big ears.
Neil Magny beat the piss out of Cerrone, too.
Which
That's right.
hey,
That's
I like
what I
him. I like
remember.
him already.
Yeah. And yeah, I do like Cerrone. So.
Not a big fan of Cerrone. We'll get into that in another podcast.
He's a tough out, though. You can say that. This boy's a tough out.
He is.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's one of the hardest working dudes.
So if some guy beat the piss out of Cerrone,
I think it was also like Cerrone's like 5th fight of the year, though.
yeah,
It was probably like his 2nd fight in like 2 weeks.
dude, it's
What's
crazy.
Magny's nickname? He doesn't even have a nickname.
He doesn't need
He's
one.
got
Neil
cool
Magny.
enough last name.
Yeah.
Magny's cool enough.
Magny is
Neil
great.
the Magma Magny.
Exactly.
Magma.
I think you're just making it worse if you throw a nickname
that's
in there.
true.
You're
Thundercat
like,
is great though.
I do like Thundercat. That's
You're
dope.
like Ryan Bader, who calls himself Darth.
Darth Vader. That's fucking terrible.
I hate that.
What
And
else
he's
are
like
you
killing
gonna
in
have?
Bellator. I hate that.
he was doing terribly for a little while, and then he got
No, he's the light heavyweight champion, and he might win the heavyweight
Yeah,
title.
he's in the Grand Prix,
which
right?
is nuts.
Yeah.
Because who did he knock out? Was it the?
He knocked out
King Mo.
King Mo in like 14 seconds.
That was nuts. Yeah.
That's kind of an
Which I didn't know
accomplishment.
King Mo was a. Was that fight a light heavyweight or heavyweight?
No, this is a heavyweight tournament.
So King Mo's a heavyweight.
No, none of these guys are, man.
Oh really?
Like Chael Sonnen's not a heavyweight.
No.
Bader's not a heavyweight.
So they're
King
just
Mo's
changing
not a
the weight
heavyweight.
class. Pretty
It
much?
is called
They just don't have anybody.
It's called a big name tournament.
Yeah, they just don't have
So
anybody
they
else.
just
Like
call it. It's like Pride.
it was Rampage
Yeah.
against Chael Sonnen in the first round.
It's
like,
That's
it's
that's
big
weird.
names who don't have to cut weight to be in this tournament.
yeah, that's all it
tournament.
is. Yeah,
That's decent.
that's why. Yeah,
So you can just come in as fat as you want.
You just come in at your training weight most of the time. Like, I
you
don't
do
like-
have Chael Sonnen against Fedor though. That's gonna be
They're actually doing that.
That's gonna be a massacre,
Wow.
man.
it's gonna be so bad.
They're actually doing that.
I'm
That's
excited
well,
to
it's
watch.
the matchup.
Isn't
It's the
Fedor like
bracket.
52?
Fedor's super old, but he
Fedor
just knocked out.
Frank Mir.
Again, kind of an accomplishment at this point. Not a full accomplishment.
Frank Mir after that motorcycle accident, he was fucked.
Oh man, that guy's
That dude's
so
just
trash,
trash.
man.
Frank Mir was my favorite heavyweight before that. Honestly.
He
I liked
has
him a
one
lot.
of my favorite fights of all time when he fought Nogueira. I think the second.
When he
Yes.
snapped his arm, that was.
Well,
so
I saw that
fucking
live,
dope.
but no, the first time, sorry, when he knocked him out, it was
Yeah,
sick,
that
like
was
just
cool.
crisp.
But
right?
just
Yeah.
the arm snap, dude.
I was there for that
Frank
live,
Mir did that twice,
Yeah.
bro. He did it to Tim Sylvia, where you could see the bone,
Yeah.
like.
dude.
Yeah,
I was
Frank
at
Mir's-
that one live where it happened, where they stopped the fight and everybody's like, "Boo! What the fuck?" And then they played it, the replay, and everyone's like,
It was
"Ah!"
so gross, dude. Ugh.
All right.
You should have tapped.
Okay, we got main event here.
Oh god, the fucking this is Dylan Fleury's sleeper.
I-
Nap time.
Literal sleeper of the
Nap
night.
time of the night.
Shut up, Dylan. I think this, because discuss why you think this is gonna be a shitty fight.
Okay,
What's the fight? What's the fight?
so
Oh,
Darren Till
sorry.
against Stephen
Stephen Thompson versus Darren Till.
Okay.
Stephen the Gorilla. No.
Thompson. Just make up nickname.
He's Wonder Boy. Stephen Wonder Bread Thompson.
Pretty good.
That's such a better nickname too.
Actually, he should be called Wonder Bread because he looks like Wonder Bread. So Sage
I
Northcutt.
feel like Roy McDonald's had that.
Sage Northcutt should be called White Bread, which I have on stream. That should be his nickname, White Bread.
Hipster white bread.
Hipster White Bread.
No, Surfer Dude.
Darren Till's nickname is the Gorilla. You can't. He comes to play, man.
Oh, he's undefeated. Yeah.
It'd
Honestly-
be better if his name was Tilla and he was Tilla the gorilla.
Tilla the Gorilla.
That would be much
like
better.
Killishaw, kind of.
Yeah.
Till of the Hut.
But sadly, it's not. And Stephen Thompson's Canadian, isn't he?
Oh, he's
No?
a super boring guy. Woodley had 2 fights with and they sucked.
That's, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Confusing him with someone.
But so that's why Dylan thinks this fight's gonna be shitty because Thompson's a lazy fuck.
Yeah.
Which I agree.
No, it's not. Like, we shouldn't say that. If we want any credibility at all, Thompson's a methodical fighter who picks his spots. That's why if you listen to anybody who, did a lot of MMA analysis and shit, like, they say, yeah, it might be a boring fight to watch, but, like, if you really appreciate. It's like boxing. If you appreciate what's going on, like you appreciate Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
Could be boring as fuck. Like Stephen Thompson picks his spots where like if you make the slightest mistake, he almost knocked Woodley out, right?
Mhm.
It's just the smallest thing, but it's just he's always waiting for it.
He's a very
So it's boring.
like Anderson Silva in his kind of.
But it's different because Anderson Silva tests you and then kicks the shit out of you in the second round.
Yeah.
He figures out what you're
Thompson
doing.
won't go in for that kick the shit out of you.
He will if it comes up.
If it does.
If it doesn't come up.
I
mean,
appreciate that kind of fighting because it's smart and nobody fights like that really.
no, because it's you're not going to sell tickets, right?
But I like it's interesting. At least
And you
it's
can
different.
lose fight. You're going to lose a fight doing that too.
True enough.
I mind that less if it's not the main event. You know, like if it's a sub main or something, and you kind of like maybe a bit of a breather fight. You know,
Yeah.
guys just fill each other out and have this kind of like distant chess match of a fight. That's cool, man. But
Yeah.
This might
It's
be
not
that.
for me. It's not for
I think those fights should rarely be mains. Like mains
Mm-hmm.
should be your fireworks, right?
It should be. Yeah.
You know, you want to send people home happy.
Yeah.
At the same
This
time.
is still a fight night though, man.
Yeah.
Which is not like
It
this
feels
was
like
a
more of a
UFC.
fight night main for sure.
Yeah.
It is, but like that being said, I'm still excited. Like,
Well, like,
Darren
Dylan-
Till's ranked 8. Wonderboy's number 1. If Darren Till beats him, it'll be fucking crazy. Like,
But the thing, and like you were saying too, Darren Till is a beast.
Darren
He's
Till is
been
a
running
fucking
through
beast,
people.
dude. And
I think he knocked out Cerrone too.
he did knock out Cerrone.
Okay.
It was awesome.
All right.
That was his last fight.
Well, I like this guy. Then you build him real well.
And he's young too. He's only 20.
And he's British.
Hey. All right.
He
Super
said,
young.
"Oh,
My
I'm from
people, baby.
Liverpool or something. Oh, I've got to fight him. I've got to knock him out."
Awesome.
Is he a Beatle too?
Pretty much. He's got like that weird, like
Also
almost
Liverpool.
Scottish English accent, you know, where it's
Yeah,
like really thick. But he's like, honestly, I don't think he's gonna let Thompson pick his fucking spots and just poke around.
It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Like I'm excited for it, really.
I definitely choose the Brit.
I choose the Brit too, but I could see Thompson winning this shit by decision.
He doesn't win decisions.
Does he? Oh, he didn't win against Tyron Woodley. Has he won a decision before? Though?
Yeah, he beat Roy McDonald by decision. I was there.
That had
It was in Ottawa. It was so bad. They didn't have AC, and people chanted, "We want AC" the entire time, and they wouldn't give anybody water for free. It was brutal. People were outside hacking darts like in the fucking cold because not cold, but like get fresh air.
Yeah.
I could do a whole podcast about how shitty Ottawa is for that event. They did not even plan their bus routes either.
You
like,
really should. Like
Oh
you should
my
have this
God.
like deep dive investigative reporting style thing about UFC in Ottawa.
So
I've never been to UFC.
It was the
so
worst
I-
experience I've ever had in my life.
Either.
UFC's
I
are
would like
fun.
to go. Yeah.
When they come back, we should definitely go.
We should have gone to 206, which was horseshit because it was an amazing fucking card.
Oh, that was one of the best cards. It wasn't 206, I don't think. Was it 206? Oh, okay.
Cormier.
Yeah, Cormier Johnson, but
I said Rampage. I meant fucking
But yeah, it was actually surprisingly one of the best fights I've seen in a while.
I
Yeah.
should have
cards,
gone
yeah.
to see Bones and Gus.
They had that Cub Swanson.
Bones and Gus was here, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah,
That was
that was
amazing.
right after I moved to the city.
Oh, I've seen every fight between GSP. Every fight I've seen has either been headlined by GSP or John Jones.
That's good. That's good. That's a good
GSP.
record. That's a good
The only
record.
guy I never saw was Silva.
Yeah.
Speaking of GSP transition, one thing I want to talk about: GSP
Him on the Joe Rogan podcast?
turns down a fight with Nate Diaz.
Yeah, he did.
But
Says he
did
doesn't want
you-
to get embarrassed?
No, you didn't listen to it.
That's
He
what
said it was a no-win.
Yeah,
basically,
no.
for him.
Well, if he wins, he basically said if he wins, it's going to be you beat a smaller guy. If
Yeah.
he loses, it's going to be
You
His
lost.
career's
fight
over.
to a smaller guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the money. He just wants to have, I guess, good fights now.
He
Moments.
just wants a fight that's gonna, it's gonna have a
Yeah.
purpose. It's like he wants a challenge. He's like, I'm getting older. He's not gonna fight past 40. He does not see himself fighting at 40 at all.
How old? He's 37.
37,
right?
yeah.
So he's got a couple more years.
And he's not sure really when he's from what it's saying, it's like Nurmagomedov, Khabib,
I would like to see
McGregor,
him fight that.
or yeah.
Him
I'd say
versus
both.
Khabib could be really interesting.
But he said he says Khabib's to make that fight really worth it. It's like Khabib's got to fight like McGregor or Ferguson,
Yeah.
just to kind of really establish himself.
Oh,
as
I'd
the
like to
top
see him
guy.
beat Ferguson. I fucking hate
I think that'll.
Ferguson.
I don't know. I mean, like him and Connor, I think is the money fight. And
Yeah.
GSP is like a similar money fight, but maybe less. Like
What are you talking about? Connor and GSP?
Yeah.
As opposed to what?
GSP and
Khabib?
yeah.
Habib.
Oh no, yeah, but if say Khabib beat Connor, well then
Well,
boom,
then
that's your
Khabib's the
fight,
biggest
right?
in the world.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's your fight with GSP. Yeah, and GSP wants to try to go to 155 so he can win 3 belts.
Yeah, that's what I
really
heard too. Yeah.
Did BJ Penn do that or no?
No, nobody's ever done it.
No.
Connor's the only guy who's like
Yeah.
teased it. Frankie Edgars and Kenny Florian are the only guys who fought for 3 different belts.
For three
Sorry,
different belts.
not Frankie Edgar. Kenny Florian. Frankie's only done 155,
Oh,
145.
because
Kenny
BJ
Florian.
never won the lightweight title, did he?
BJ, I think it's BJ Randy Couture.
Two-weight champion.
Yeah. He won the lightweight and the welterweight. BJ.
Okay, because I remember he couldn't win the lightweight, and then he moved up and he beat him.
No, he won the lightweight. He had it for a while, man. He beat Diego Sanchez by he kicked him in the head so hard, like the gash was so big that it was doctor style.
That was disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see.
No, Frank Edgar beat him, man.
Yeah.
I told my brother to put money on that fight.
See, Dylan's the historian of the MMA podcast.
I know.
I'm the stats guy.
Solid recall, man.
Like I said, I watched it religiously from 100 on, and I bought the 100 greatest fights ever from like the first ever up until 100.
I'm a fairly new fan, so like I've been into it maybe a year. Hardcore,
really?
maybe 6 months.
Oh man, I run deep.
Maybe 2 years in. I started in 2016, so 2 years.
I would have been 20.
I'm like 8 to 10 probably years.
Actually, no.
I'm like.
If you count the Rousey fights, I started in like 2015, but like I didn't watch. I watched a full card for the first time with you guys, 205.
Yeah. Probably 8 to 10 years, but more casual than into it, like super into it. There was like stretches where I got real deep into it, but more often than not, it's been like more casual in and out fandom.
Yeah.
And less of like wonky nuts and bolts. I love watching all the prelims kind of fandom. You know,
I do that now.
I had DVDs, man. I had like from the fights on DVD and shit.
I like watching the whole cards. It's just like I've never found myself deep diving.
Like I bought Fight Pass just so I could watch all the old shit.
Yeah.
Like so I can get up on my knowledge.
Yeah.
Like I watched 100 and shit. Like I looked at like, the best cards ever, and I just watched.
I'll just give you my DVD of 100 greatest fights.
I'll take that. Yeah, of course. I've probably seen most of them by now. I've watched a lot of shit so far.
It's possible.
I'm always watching Fight.
The best fight ever, one of the best fights ever is Frank Trigg and Matt.
I've seen that one where he gets the rear naked choke and then he gets him out of it.
Oh, where he kicks him in the dick,
Yeah.
and then puts him rear naked, and he breaks out and then carries him across the ring.
It's so fucking awesome.
I show anybody who's ever seen it. I always show people that fight. I'm like, that's one of the
I gotta say, my favorite fight I've ever seen is Jones Gustafson, and I'm so jealous that you were there.
Oh, that was the best fight I've ever seen live.
That's the best fight
that
I've ever
and
seen.
Jose Aldo and Mark Hominick. Just because the fact that Mark Hominick almost beat Aldo in Toronto was like nuts.
That's nuts.
I don't know what my favorite fight would be. Like probably Silva Chael, honestly.
Silver Chael's up there for me too. Yeah.
I was so hyped for it, and like I remember it was so dramatic. Like the whole thing was so dramatic, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So like just when you go, what was the best one? What was the most fun I ever had watching a fight? It was probably that one. Like it was popping out of my seat and shit.
Oh, I will say, I guess recently it's definitely GSP Bisping though.
Oh yeah,
that was great.
In the last like 2 years, easily that one.
What about Nami Yunus versus Jacek? First one.
That was good.
I don't fully remember watching that one.
That was great. That was on the second.
I remember. Oh yeah, she knocked him out. Yeah.
It was awesome.
GSP Bisping.
It was on the same card. The second one.
Oh yeah, that was the one we were all terrified.
watching
We were like, "Fuck, GSP's gonna lose."
Yeah.
That was an awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great card. Yeah.
That was a good card.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man.
UFC's
fucking
coming back.
13,
Like everybody knows the problems. They have a lot of drug test problems right now and injury problems,
weight cutting problems,
and I just like I feel like the sport's at a weird transition stage right now, where like they kind of lost their older stars, or the guys left, or Ronda left.
They didn't build anybody new. They
don't. There's too many friggin' champions. They're in a weird. They just sold too, so like they're this kind of corporate entity now.
ESPN.
And they moved to ESPN. So it's like it feels like it's kind of a new day for UFC in a lot of ways,
which I like.
Which they need.
It feels like they're throwing everything at the wall right now. Seeing what sticks. They're giving us crazy ass fights, big fights. Yeah. Like Stipe DC is crazy.
Makes no sense, but I'm into it.
It's desperate as hell, and I love it.
The only reason is because there's literally nobody else at light heavy other than Gustafson.
There's nobody really.
Gustafson would be a great one, but
that would be he could fucking slam. It's so funny to watch DC slam Gustafson because he's so fucking big.
I know.
And DC's so tiny.
I like DC. I think Stipe is gonna.
DC is one of my favorite fighters, against everybody's opinions here. So.
Stipe is Cleveland's first champion in like 50 years.
So. I like Stipe too, but I want DC to win the fight.
We'll talk about that more when we get to it.
Will.
Yeah. But we'll wrap this up because now we're just going down memory lane.
Pretty much.
Pretty good MMA. Though.
We talked about everything.
The thing is, like, I could definitely go deep into like old school MMA and shit. Like,
we can do back in the days for UFC.
Yeah.
I think. We should do those.
Yeah, we'll do.
Because there's a chance I haven't seen one yet, and I can watch it for the first time.
That's a good idea.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, so yeah, if you stayed with us this whole way, thanks for staying.
Please, that was a fun podcast.
Yeah, no,
man.
Talked about a lot of shit.
We do wide ranging shit now. We're not just dedicated to
the
corporate
now.
behemoth.
I find like it's definitely like we're more into it.
Yeah.
cracking wise.
It's more fun. It's not
Yeah,
like
it's not
it felt
structured.
like a job when we were doing the live streams.
It got too much, man.
Oh my
like,
gosh, yeah.
like I was saying last week, like it wasn't worth the time anymore.
Now it's very like we'll get together once a week and we'll just bust one out.
Yeah.
And it's fun. We want to do it. We look forward to this.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
There you go.
So thanks for listening.
KPS, like, share, subscribe, Twitter, Gram.
KPS
all the-
Nation.
Twitter's blowing up.
Yeah, it is. Get us to 500.
Twitch is gonna blow up soon too. 1 viewer, baby. Whole time.
Oh, I thought I